Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Brakes? We can save you 15% on that. We have OE quality Duralast brake pads and rotors in stock, ready for pickup or delivery. We also have calipers, brake fluid, tools, and anything else you'll need to do the job right. When you get Duralast pads and rotors together, you'll save 15%. It's just part of what makes us America's #1 brakes destination.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
New CBS Sunday.
You collect rewards, right?
This is how I make my living.
When something is lost,
Everyone's looking for something.
he finds it.
You strong swimmer? So-so. So-so's okay.
Justin Hartley stars.
How you survive, you make quick, smart decisions, and you never let panic take the wheel. Sounds cool. It is cool, actually. Very cool.
Tracker. New Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Are you ready to move your career forward? Make your comeback with Purdue Global and get college credit for your work, school life, or military experiences. With these credits, you may have already completed up to 75% of your undergraduate degree. You've worked hard to get where you are. It's time to get the recognition you deserve and earn a degree you'll be proud of. One that employers will trust and respect. When you take the next step in your life and career, make it count with Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Start your comeback at purdueglobal.edu.
State Farm is committed to being your top choice when ensuring the things that matter to you. My Cultura podcast host, Dramos, also believes in the power of financial knowledge. That's why he makes sure to share his financial tips on his podcast, Life as a Gringo.
When I was wanting to purchase my first home, I wanted to buy a property that also made me money, you know. So with the property that I purchased, I actually have a tenant.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Learn more at es.statefarm.com. State Farm is a proud partner of the My Cultura podcast network.
Second date update.
Sometimes it takes a bold move to make a first date really stand out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whether that means going in for the kiss right when you meet,
What? Oh,
bringing your parents along with you, or giving them your car at the end of the night.
Oh.
It's a little thank you gift for meeting up.
I'll walk from here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
let me sign the title over to you.
Sounds like a great day for Alexis.
Another bold move is to have your first date during the most romantic holiday of the year.
Oh, my God.
Valentine's.
No.
Yeah.
And
Did you do it?
that's what happened for one of our listeners, Melissa, who now needs our help on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
So,
girl.
Melissa, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Oh, my
Hey,
goodness.
oh my gosh.
I'm so curious who would ask you out on a first date around this time.
Oh, well, it was this guy I met online, actually.
All right.
This is going to sound silly. Did he in any way say, I don't like you like that? Like,
See, I feel like he probably just forgot that it was the holiday. I mean, he's a man.
that's a classic guy thing, actually.
We're going to do a lot of, complicated questions. Let's start with an easy one. Does he have a name?
There it is.
Yes, his name's John.
Great.
John.
Okay.
John, okay.
Very
Now,
easy name.
Tell us about Easy John.
Easy, John. He's really nice. He's so cute.
Okay.
I just thought he was like a perfect gentleman.
Oh, really?
Aw, that's
What did he do
awesome.
that was so gentlemanly?
Okay, well, he definitely knew that it was Valentine's weekend, and he
Did.
went above and beyond,
Oh.
booked this really nice restaurant.
Oh.
Nice.
So he didn't shy away from it. He was like, I want to take you on a Valentine's date on Valentine's weekend.
Proper.
Totally, yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
He
good
put it
move
out there.
then. Well, that's good.
Okay, so how did it go?
Well, so we get to the restaurant.
Uh-huh.
It's really nice, but it is so busy.
Oh, did he have reservations?
Yes, he made a reservation.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow.
That's
Man,
okay.
nice restaurant, reservations on Valentine's weekend. It's
Yeah.
very romantic, but it could put a lot of pressure on both of you
Totally.
I
going
know.
into that date.
Yeah.
Did you feel that pressure energy at all?
I felt pressure going into it, but then once I got there, he made me so comfortable.
Oh, he did.
Aw.
That's
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
How was it? Did you have a good time with him?
I had a good time.
Uh-oh.
No. I really liked him. It was just that the atmosphere was so insane and hectic. Like, we get seated at our table, we get our orders in, our food comes out, and we notice there's only one fork. Like, the waiter's so busy. We ask for a fork, but they never bring us another fork. So we're like, okay, I guess we share it.
Did you share
Wait,
the fork?
what?
We tried to share the fork, but that just like took too long because then each person was waiting for the other person to take a
Well,
bite.
seriously, you would take a bite from the fork and then you'd pass the fork over to John and then he would take a bite from his meal?
Well, you can't wait for one to finish. The other person's going to get cold.
And if he was a real gentleman, he'd wait for her to finish.
If he was a real gentleman, he'd just go in the back like I do and steal a fork from wherever the server station
Or
is.
Brooke's like, I got purse silverware. Don't worry about this.
I mean, all the joking aside, isn't that like a weird way to go about your first date, sharing utensils?
True.
Kind of
Yes, but it was like sort of, we had a laugh about it. Eventually, I switched over to a spoon. It kind of made things a little bit, it made it low stakes because we were like, this is crazy, right?
All right. So he cut up your meat for you and then you spooned it into your mouth.
All right, let's get past the fork sharing. What other highlights happened during your restaurant date?
Okay, so this is where it got a little bit weird.
Oh, weirder.
Oh, boy.
We're finishing up our main course,
Uh-huh.
and then the host of the restaurant comes over and asks if he could speak to John, like, away from the table.
What? That's weird.
John goes over, has this long conversation. I could see them talking. It looked like a little bit heated. I couldn't hear what was
So like
being
hands
said.
are moving, it's a little animated.
Trouble.
It lasted like 5 minutes. It was kind of a long time.
Whoa.
Is the host a male or a female?
A guy.
Okay. I was wondering if it maybe was an ex or something.
Oh, that's not a bad
Okay.
thought. Okay.
Not
yeah.
an ex.
So what happened?
Well, okay, so when John comes back from the conversation, he was like really upset and he was like, screw this, we're leaving. The host chases after and is like, you still have to pay. I'm like, I'm in the middle of it. I'm confused. I'm like, what is happening?
Wait, so you're dining and dashing?
Well, it sounds like they're being kicked out of the restaurant, not dashing.
Yeah, but then they're like, you have to pay.
You have to pay.
But hey, if you're kicking me out of a restaurant, I'm not paying either.
So what'd you do?
Yeah, what happened?
Well, John told me to go out and like wait in the car and that he would deal with it and he pays. He settles up.
Okay.
So when we're on the car ride home, I'm asking him like, what just happened? That was crazy. Apparently, the host told John that we were taking too long for our meal.
No.
And there was an hour limit.
Oh, they do that sometimes
Well,
on Valentine's.
Didn't
and
John say it only took so long because we had to share one fork, passing it back and forth?
Probably
that was probably part of his argument.
Yeah, like you guys are giving us bad service.
I mean, and I was supportive. John was like really upset about it. And I was like, I'm upset too. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're having a good time on your date.
Well, that sucks. That puts like definitely a sour taste at the very end of the date. Were you able to end it on a happy note?
Yeah, I mean, he took me home. Again, he was a perfect gentleman, walked me to the door, said he would call, we should do it again.
Oh, really?
So
He apologized for the restaurant thing, even though I could tell he was still sort of heated by it. And it wasn't his fault.
Yeah. I mean, so you haven't heard anything from him since this weekend?
No.
Does that feel like, I don't know, maybe he's busy?
But it's weird to do a whole Valentine's Day date and then not text on Valentine's Day.
that's
even.
true.
Like, that's
Yeah. All that build up and nothing?
Could just be super embarrassed.
Or maybe he only has one cell phone that he shares with his roommate back and forth, and so his roommate has the cell phone this week.
Time limit.
Yeah, so I don't know. There must be an explanation. We're going to call the number that you gave us. Hopefully it's John, and we'll try and get you your second date update right after this. All right?
All right.
All right, hold on.
Second date update.
2 meals, 1 spoon should be the title of our second date today.
No, man,
I feel
that's
like you
bad
still
memories.
you still shouldn't look that up on the internet.
Well, it's not even that one.
Because our listener Melissa went on a Valentine's date on the busiest weekend of the year with couples packed into nice restaurants. Their waiter was too busy to give them another fork. Sorry, I should have said fork before. Oops. But so they just shared one, which it's a little awkward to do on a first date.
And made for a long meal.
Yeah, but it does sound like it helped break the tension of having a pressure-filled first date on a holiday like that.
Totally.
And they naturally got to taste each other's food.
Oh my God.
The excess on the fork.
The weird part, though, was when the host came over to the table during dinner, pulled her date John aside, and they got into a heated conversation, which Melissa couldn't hear all of. It led to John saying, though, screw it, we're going to leave.
Dude, they basically got kicked out of the restaurant, Jeffrey.
Yeah, for real.
Super awkward.
Yeah.
A lot of questions about that, but apparently they were there for too long, and the restaurant was trying to turn as many tables as they could that night.
Oh my God, so rude.
So almost ended in disaster. I mean,
I think it did.
Melissa, do you
Definitely.
think maybe John's just embarrassed that situation happened on the first date?
I think so.
Maybe. I was trying to think if anything else weird happened. And I do remember that he wanted to get to the restaurant early and I was like a little bit late getting ready.
Oh, and he picked you up, right? Like you guys were in the same car?
Yeah, he picked me up and I was too late.
Oh, so you're part of the reason that maybe the reservation...
Yep, got shifted.
Okay. But if they only have you blocked out for like an hour of eating and you arrive 20 minutes after your hour, like they might rush you.
Yeah, but have you ever dated a woman? Like, are we ever on time? I mean, come on.
Oh.
You should pad it into the reservation
That's
time.
what you're supposed to do, Jeff.
Honestly.
I don't know how I'm apologizing for this, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Like, just call the restaurant and say you're running late before you even get us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would put myself in his shoes. I don't think I would want to call her back too.
Really?
So embarrassed. You have all these expectations, and now you're always gonna remember the first date. Yelling, storming out of the restaurant.
We're going to save this on Valentine's Day.
But I can see if he is embarrassed.
We're going to save it, or we're going to blame John for not understanding what women are really like.
There he is.
There we
We'll
go.
make him say I'm sorry right when he gets on the phone.
Perfect.
It felt good when you said it, Jeffrey.
You feel good about that, Melissa?
Yeah, I just want some answers.
All right, let's get those. I'm going to dial his number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking for John.
This is John.
Hey, John, my name is Jeff from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, John. We're all here.
Sorry for
Whole
how
show.
seductively my host tried to say that to you, but
Hello, John.
it is Valentine's Day after all.
Dear John.
Okay, Brooke, you're married.
All right.
She's married, John. Sorry about
I'm just
that.
being silly, John. It's just a...
Yeah, we're
We're comedy, yeah.
We're kind of a wacky, fun show, and we do this wacky segment called Second Date Update.
so wacky.
Okay.
And we're trying to help one of our listeners get back in touch with you after you went on a date with her, named Melissa.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Really?
We heard it was
we heard.
interesting night.
I thought bold move on your part for going on a first date on Valentine's Day weekend and like leaning into it.
Yeah, that's a big deal, dude.
Yeah.
Melissa called you?
Yeah.
Kind of.
She emailed us, and we reached out to her to find out about how you two met and what you guys did on your date. So we have a few of the details. The information we're looking to get from you, though, is why you're not reaching out to her after the date. She says it's been a few days and got nothing.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Why are you laughing?
Because this is very embarrassing. I want to call her, and I know I need to call her, but I've just been putting it off because it's such an uncomfortable conversation.
You weren't physically attracted to her?
What?
No.
That's what you got from that? How did you get that?
Well, I don't know.
Embarrassing, but you don't need to tell people that.
Okay, it was a bad guess. Sorry. I get three bad guesses. We all get three bad guesses. That's my first strike.
Terrible guess. Not even bad.
All right. What were you embarrassed about?
So I was really nervous about the date.
Yeah.
And so I really wanted it to be a good experience for her, but I waited too long to get dinner reservations. And there was no restaurants open, that had anything open for me.
Wait. She said that you had reservations and that you guys went to this fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I might have done something a little weird.
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know if she told you, but so at the restaurant, the waiter pulled me aside.
Yeah.
And he had like a little conversation with me.
Yeah, she was mentioning that it got kind of heated between you and the host, but she couldn't hear what was happening.
Yeah, so basically what happened was the host, he pulled me aside and he was like, "Are you John?" And, I told him that I was.
Okay.
Right.
But so what happened was the actual John showed up.
Wait.
What?
You took someone else's reservation that was also named John?
Yeah, I did.
How?
Wait, how'd you know there was another John there?
Yeah,
Did you just go, table for two for John?
What about Tom? What about Sarah?
How did this?
Kurt. I meant Kurt.
How did this happen?
So the day before, me and my friend went to the restaurant, and I told him to distract the host, and I went up to the reservation book, and I looked for another reservation with the name John.
Oh, that's brilliant, though.
And it's such a generic name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell if I'm flattered that you put energy into making sure you had a table.
Really, seriously.
And it makes sense because Melissa was saying you wanted to get there early and she was running late.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I could sneak it in there,
Oh my God.
Dude.
Okay, hold on. The server in me has to ask, was John the table for one, which is why there was only one set of silverware on the table?
Yeah, yep, that's right.
Figured it out. Okay.
Oh, my
That's
God.
why they only had one fork.
Oh,
Because John was a party of one.
Well, you should have just asked John to join you.
Yeah. He might have been happier.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's not how.
And you've been waiting to tell Melissa this?
Yeah, I guess I was just too embarrassed to let her know. I had a great time on the date with her, but I just was so ashamed of myself, I guess.
Oh, but you put extra.
I think it's kind of fun.
I think that she's gonna think it's funny.
All the women think that it's great that you took someone else's reservation and stole it from another honest man, but that's okay.
Table for one, who cares?
Sure. I wonder how Melissa would feel about that, though, who actually is on the other line listening to this conversation, dude.
Oh my, are you kidding me?
I'm serious.
You just told her.
She's on the other line?
Yeah, I think she's still there. Melissa, you there?
Yeah. Are you
God.
serious? That's what happened?
Oh my God. Hey, Melissa.
Why wouldn't you just tell? Why did you have to make a big thing like you made a reservation? We could have gone anywhere.
Oh.
I know. We clicked so well, and I just wanted to make it special. And I guess I like you a lot. So
And when you're starting to vibe with someone online, you don't want to lose that momentum and let it go like 2-3 weeks till the actual date. Exactly. You got to get face to face as soon as possible.
And Melissa sounds so understanding. You sound good, right?
I mean, I guess I do see how much he likes me to go through all that trouble. That is kind of sweet.
Yeah, but also kind of sketch that he wasn't going to pay the restaurant bill once they were leaving. Remember that?
They were kicking
you out.
I think it was just angry.
I was going to pay it, but I just didn't want to get busted in front of her. So I just had to get out of there.
Had to get her out.
That's sweet. If he commits crimes or makes mistakes, he won't involve you in them.
See, that's chivalry. You say it's dead and it's not, Jeff.
Type of promise every man should make. So because of that, I feel the vibes going on here. We'd like to send you guys out on another date, Melissa, that we would pay for.
We can't get reservations for tonight, though.
No. I promise 2 forks at the table this time.
Oh,
you
great.
each get your own utensils. What do you think, Melissa?
That is weird that was happening, and I had no idea. But I do think that it's actually kind of really nice that you were like freaking out so much about it and put all that effort in. So yes, I would like to go on another date.
Love is real.
Look at that. If you're a little bit dishonest on a first date and then admit to your dishonesty later on.
But it's all in the name of love, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
As long as you say that. You don't have to actually believe it. Just say that it's for love, and we can get you a successful relationship. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Well, it's official. The hot new first date move is stealing someone else's reservation and claiming it for yourself.
It's romantic. It's
Absolutely.
I still feel that.
Maybe not the right word. Yeah, effort is the right word.
I mean, Brooke, if you found out that your husband Michael did that for your Valentine's date and stole some other couple's table, would your reaction be, "Oh, Michael, you're so conniving and manipulative and sweet. I love you."
Dude, yes, I would be impressed. I am not even lying.
Just because he hasn't been putting in effort? Or
yeah, we got into a fight over how he hadn't planned anything, and so he did finally plan something, right? We had a great Valentine. Well, whatever.
Did he just find someone with a generic name like Michael at a reservation somewhere?
Could be. I had a great date on Saturday night, though.
Either way, you're impressed.
There's like 5 Mad Michael Foxes
Yeah.
in the city. Like, dang it!
Well, the lesson that we're learning is it's okay to be dishonest on a first date as long as it's for a good reason or to possibly get some action
And the
at the
woman
end of
benefits from it.
Yes, as long as the girl comes out on top, everybody wins.
That's the rule.
I'm so excited for them. I haven't been as excited for a couple in a long time.
I feel bad for the original John guy whose reservation got stolen.
Dude,
but,
I feel bad that he was eaten by himself on Valentine's Day weekend, but you know.
Well, way to pile on. Anyway.
He shows up, of course someone already has my table.
Sorry, John.
We promise not to pile on to you, though. If you need some help with your dating life, email the show. We'll call that person who's not calling you back. And find all of our second date podcasts wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
New CBS Sunday.
You collect rewards, right?
This is how I make my living.
When something is lost,
Everyone's looking for something.
he finds it.
You strong swimmer? So-so's okay.
Justin Hartley stars.
How you survive, you make quick, smart decisions, and you never let panic take the wheel. Sounds cool. It is cool, actually. Very cool.
Tracker. New Sunday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit Facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Introducing Uber Teen Accounts, an Uber account for your teen with always-on enhanced safety features. Your teen can request a ride when you can't take them. You'll get real-time notifications along the way. Your teen can feel a sense of independence. You can follow their entire route on a live tracking map. Your teen will get assigned the top-rated drivers.
Thank you.
You will get peace of mind. Add your teen to your Uber account today. Available in select locations. See app for details.
On CBS, when we last left Ghosts, it was a cliffhanger to die for.
Oh my God! What? I think one of the ghosts just left.
What? Who?
I have no idea.
CBS this Thursday.
Why they make us wait for answer?
It's called a cliffhanger, Thor.
We'll finally learn which of our dearly departed.
I'll check the library.
Okay, I'll check the kitchen. I can't see ghosts. I don't know why I went in there.
Find out when Ghosts returns this Thursday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.